Hello everyone and welcome back to Out of Mana. Today we're going to be looking at The Underground, which is a play-to-earn game on the Avalanche network. This game is a little bit different to some of the games that I've showcased recently in that it is already live and it has been live for a few days now. Now, you might be wondering why I'm showcasing this video so late in terms of how I normally do my videos, and that is mainly because a few people have been talking about this game in my new Discord. Shameless plug, you should join. It's free, always will be. The price action of the NFTs is looking fairly solid, to be honest. And what I mean by that is that usually when a lot of games mint, the price will skyrocket for maybe a day. And then after 2 days, they might be worth like 0.1 AVAX or something. So it's holding strong. And the second reason is that the actual artwork of this game is really, really nice. And unfortunately, that's quite a rare occurrence on the Avalanche network. A lot of NFTs, I'll be honest, are quite terrible. I hope that changes soon, if I'm honest, because I'm usually quite jealous of the Ethereum NFT guys, because most of their artwork is really clean and slick. However, if you showed me the Underground NFTs and said that they were Ethereum, I would believe you. They are pretty damn nice. So as always, we're going to look over the homepage. The homepage actually has pretty much all the information that you could really need on the game. So we'll look over that first, and then we will look at the P2E game app. The Underground is a staking game with 12,000 unique Fighter and Yakuza NFTs. Earn blood, send your fighters and Yakuza to fight, which is staking. They will earn you blood every single day. Gold is the ultimate prize for everyone, but gold does not come cheap. 1 million blood per gold NFT. Level up your fighters to earn faster and use RING and AMULET NFTs strategically. And we'll get onto what those are very shortly. So there's quite a few moving parts in this game, which is pretty nice. So initially you have the fighters. You can level up your fighters to earn more blood when staked. You have a 90% chance of getting a fighter if and when you mint. And the Yakuzas, they earn blood by collecting taxes from all staked fighters. So as you can imagine, it definitely pays off to bag yourself a Yakuza, if possible. Blood is the main token and allows you to buy items and improve your gameplay. Rings will give you 100 extra blood for all of your NFTs in your wallet. Amulets delay level downs by plus 3 days on all your NFTs. And essentially what that means is one of the mechanics of this game, so that people can't just buy and set and forget, is that if you don't continuously interact and level up your fighters, they will lose a level every certain amount of days. And gold is the ultimate prize for all players. Burn 1 million blood to get it. So the main concept of this game is to level up your fighters or hold Yakuza. Purchase other items like the rings and amulets to get yourself more blood, and then purchase as much gold as physically possible, because the gold NFTs are going to be the most valued out of this whole game. So a proper rundown for the economy: stake your NFTs wisely. In-game items further improve your blood earnings. High-level fighters earn you more blood. Higher ranked Yakuza collect more blood tax. High levels are increasingly harder to reach as the amount of blood you need to burn to purchase the next level increases. The cycle starts off with minting or buying or trading NFTs up and down, hopefully up. You then stake your NFTs with the high levels earning you more blood. You then claim your blood and use them to increase your level or buy more items to then increase your blood daily earnings. And then when you are able to, you purchase gold. Blood supply approaches max supply slowly, and there is enough coin burning happening for a balanced economy. And that is good. So there will be a lot of fluctuations, but essentially over time, it will then stabilize quite nicely. They also have a short little FAQ section at the bottom. I think the main thing that I want to pick out from all this, because I think I've covered most of it to some degree, is that Yakuzas obviously claim the blood from taxes, but they also can claim fighter NFTs. So if you own a Yakuza, you can literally rip a fighter NFT from someone's wallet and take it as your own. This is only applicable for fighter NFTs that have been purchased by blood and not the original Gen Zeros that were purchased via AVAX. And here we have the main game dashboard. You can see I have 0 blood in my wallet. but I have 8,000 blood that is claimable from my staked NFTs. Also useful links to Trader Joe to buy blood, and the liquidity pools and the stake pool. On the left, we have the minting section. Obviously, Gen 0 has been sold out for a little while now, but you can still mint Gen 1. On the right, we have the rings and amulets purchasing section. So an important part here is that rings, like I said, give you 100 blood per day per level. The more rings, the better, but they come with diminishing returns. And these diminishing returns start happening after you own 10 rings. And for the gold that we spoke about earlier, 50% of all the underground royalties are divided among gold holders. Early access to the next phase of the game, governance token, rarity, and only 1,000 will ever exist. And then here we have my 3 staked fighters. You can click on them to see them properly. And like I said from the beginning, the artwork on these NFTs is really, really nice. I think this is definitely my favorite. It gives me a little bit of a Kakashi vibe from Naruto. Although this is a close second because it's a pirate Dragon Ball Z guy, basically. I think if I had the hair from this guy on my Dragon Ball Z dude, I think that would be the perfect NFT for me personally. There is a 24-hour cooldown as well on staking. So as soon as you stake them, you won't be able to unstake them for a complete day. Also worth noting that if they are staked, they won't show in your wallet. So that is something to bear in mind as well. And the reasoning for that is obviously these NFTs can literally be taken, assuming they are not Gen 0, from you by someone who holds a Yakuza. So here's some interesting information. Obviously, Gen 0 has been fully minted. Gen 1 is not even 10,000, so you are pretty early. There's still a significant amount of NFTs to be minted. 97% of the tokens are staked. That seems incredible. And right at the bottom here, we have gold supply is 0. Now, I would assume that that means that no one has minted a gold yet, rather than them all being minted. And if that's the case, that's kind of insane. I mean, obviously, 1 million blood is a lot. Oh, and just going back to this point here. So just going back to my fighters, they earn 3,500 blood a day. I have 2 level 0s and 1 level 2. You can see the difference between this level 2 and the level 0s. That level 2 was actually a level 3. I believe that's dropped. And might have actually dropped down today, potentially. Yeah, this just goes to show, like, how much of a difference this is just off of, like, the low levels. And if we go to the leaderboard, I absolutely love this leaderboard. It's really cool. You can set your nickname on your wallet. And we can see Jackie Moon has a level 23 fighter, which we can see right here. And also Jackie Moon has 148 NFTs. That is insane. However, the top wallet has 189. Pretty insane. And just before we go, I just want to quickly look at the blood chart. So it launched a couple of weeks ago. As expected, there's huge volatility on launch. That is uncommon for anything, basically. But I just want to take note of this stability. Granted, I do have it set in a certain way here. You can obviously make it look as favorable or as unfavorable as you like, but at the end of the day, the numbers don't lie. So earlier on, when they were talking about the stability, kind of the longer it goes on, that's for an NFT game. This is really, really stable, if I'm honest. Don't get me wrong, if this chart was a complete 45-degree diagonal slope, then I would argue that, you know, they've done a few things wrong here. But for this type of game, this is looking pretty good. Also, like, the NFT floor price doesn't continuously go down. It does bounce around as well. So that's a pretty good sign. I think my plan going forward is to reinvest the blood that my fighters are making and to level them up. Obviously, I did forget to do it because I did lose a level, like I said, but I've been kind of busy the last few days. And I want to see kind of what levels I can get to on them. I have a decent feeling that this game isn't going to crash and burn in the next few days, which a lot of them do, like Rock Game. And again, like, my eyes were drawn to this game because a few people within my community were talking about it and they seemed pretty bullish on it. So I'm glad I gave this one a look because, to be honest, I wasn't initially going to. Anyway, I think that's all from me. Let me know in the comments if you are playing this game too. I'll be interested to see actually how many of you are playing the Underground as well. Also, let me know if you own any Yakuzas. I unfortunately do not have one, but maybe I'll consider it in a few days. We'll see. Or maybe I'll have a go at minting, see how that goes. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.